All right, we're here in the Williamsburg Gamers Guild. This is your favorite Aquarius Goland, and we're here once again with Next Level Shit from Twitter. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Solid, solid. It's been we're relatively in the same area, so it's kind of cold here with snowing where I'm
Yeah,
at.
it's
How
been
about for
snowing like
you?
the past few days, but
Yeah, man,
yeah.
it's been freezing and snowing. But yeah, we came here together today to talk about 42 and Black history. And what is it that you wanted to share that you had images wise?
Well, I was just gonna show off, how they code 42, within the English language, just to mock the black community. And for the people that's watching that have no clue about, any of this, there's a code the elite, the ruling class, they go by. It's called gematria. It's simply coding letters into numbers. It's quite simple, and honestly, when I first found out about gematria, I was like, this is crazy. Like the whole cognitive dissonance thing, kicked in. I was like, bro, there's no way this is even a thing. But after you keep just looking into it and just thinking for yourself, you realize that this is real and everybody should know it, and it's not just a conspiracy how they paint all the other conspiracies out to be. But I was just gonna show off, that how significant the number 42 is to the elite ruling class and how everybody should know about it. But
Totally. Let's run it. Let's
yeah,
see the shit.
let's do it.
Hold on, do I have to let you share screen?
I think so. Here, wait. I think I can do it right here.
All right.
It says you have to give me permission. It's disabled right now.
Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. How about now?
All right, yeah, it's working right now. So right here, this is a post I made on Twitter a while back. Um, Probably a couple months back. This was after the 2020 World Series. So this is the first picture I'm gonna show. So the number 42, basically, Jackie Robinson was number 42. He was the first black MLB player. Chadwick Boseman, he's the one that played Jackie in the movie Jackie, and the movie was called 42. Chadwick Boseman died at 42, and the thing about the media is, they came out saying that Chadwick Boseman died at 43. All you have to do is just add up, his death year and his birth year, and you get 42. So he died at 42 after playing Jackie in the movie 42. And then for the 2020 World Series, in case you didn't know, all pro sports are scripted to the numbers. It's simply just entertainment for the masses, mainly to be distracted and to get everybody's energy up and harnessed. But that's besides the point. LA Dodgers won the scripted 2020 World Series on the funeral anniversary of Jackie Robinson, and these are all just facts. You can go look it up if you don't believe me. But yeah, they won the scripted World Series on the funeral anniversary of Jackie Robinson. The LA Dodgers, they beat the Tampa Bay Rays 42 in the series. And I mean, just after looking at this, like, I mean, I guess I can kind of see how people would think this is crazy, but I mean, personally, I can't just all the knowledge that I've known within like the past year, but I mean, come on now, like all this, like there's no way this is just a coincidence. And I'm just gonna get deeper into this, and and if you're just thinking right now, this dude is crazy, he's a conspiracy theorist. I'm just gonna keep showing you what I have to show you. I'm just a normal person on Earth. It just I know the code the elite run by, and I'm just looking at it from a third eye perspective, I guess you could say. But I'm just
Totally.
observing all this. So the second thing, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and show this. I don't know why it zoomed out. But anyway, so in gematria, full reduction is the most purest cipher. So from A to I is 1 through 9, and then it flips back. It uses the rules of numerology. So 1 to 9 is coded all the way through the the English alphabet forwards.
Yeah.
So, when you type in um the N word, you get 42. And when you type in February, you get 42. And this just isn't a coincidence. Like you can sit here and you can try and debunk any of this. I mean, it's simply just numbers coded, with the rules of numerology. And I mean, it's not a coincidence that February equals 42, Black History Month, the N word equals 42. They set all this up just to mock the people they hate the most, in my opinion. And I'm not going to sit here and say, I mean, they hate black people the most, but I mean, once you wake up to the fact of all this, mockery they do, it's kind of like, dude, like, come on, like, it's just like, and even when you do the same cipher in the backwards order, so you would start off with A equals 9, and then I equals 1, and then it's just reversed. Many of you have probably heard of the Tuskegee experiment. Tuskegee equals 42, not a coincidence. And then slavery also equals 42. Definitely not a coincidence.
Are you there? Yeah. Are you still there?
And there's plenty of books on gematria, so I'm not just literally spewing bullshit to you. I'm giving you facts you should know, to where you should, you can wake up, you can tell other people about this. A couple months ago, I used to think I was crazy and I wouldn't tell anybody about any of this. But now, I mean, bro, it's just the truth. It's okay. The truth hurts.
Totally.
Yeah. And
Oh,
so this one
Martin.
right
That's a good
here,
one.
this is where you're gonna be like, oh, this dude's just he's just talking out of his ass at this point. And I completely understand, but I mean, just bear with me. So as you all know, Jackie Robinson, the first black MLB player, we all know he was number 42. You type in Jackie in a gematria, you get 42. That's not a coincidence. Like, come on now. Like, this is 2021. Just open your mind. You don't have to be, so involved with any of this. You can just be an observer of all this. Anyway, so, and then in the TV show Martin, the star Martin Lawrence,
Uh huh.
when you type in Martin in gematria, you get 42. The apartment number in the Martin TV show, it's number 42.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just crazy stuff like this. And if you don't know how the industry works, like music, movies, TV shows, all this, these actors, I mean, they kind of sell out, and a lot of them don't even know what they're doing when they sign, they sign that little paper or whatever, and they get an agent and all this. These people are being coded, these people are being mocked in every episode, and they don't even know it. So I mean, it's just kind of sad how, especially, black artists, black, I mean, it's just really sad how these people are being coded,
Mm. Are you still there? Can you hear me?
I think Martin's on HBO Max. But either way, you can just go back all this up. These are just facts. I'm not coming on here. I wouldn't give anybody just bullshit. So I mean, yeah. So he walks from his apartment door number 42 at exactly 17 minutes and 42 seconds. And yeah,
You're breaking up a little bit. Can you hear me? Am I like?
yeah, my bad. I think it might just be my internet. Am I good?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It might be mine. I might
Okay,
have to
so
move a little bit
sorry about
closer
that.
to the house. Hmm?
Sorry about that.
No, it's
But
good. It might be my internet. I might need to move a little bit closer to the house. I'll try again if we lose a couple of seconds again.
okay, sounds good. So anyway, I was talking about the number 59 and how they mock the black community. So first off, this picture from this right here, it was taken from season 5, episode 9, of the TV show Martin. And the last
Yes.
day of February 28th, the last day of the Black History Month, is the 59th day of the year. You know, these
Hmm.
same people that, mock and, have created this code for themselves, they did all this on purpose, and it's not a coincidence that the last day of Black History Month is the 59th day of the year. Negro, slave, Rasta, and blues all equal 59. In English ordinal, it simply just means that A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, etc., all the way down to Z equals 26. And
Interesting.
yeah, so 59, the last day of Black History Month, is the 59th day of the year, not a coincidence. Negro equals 59. In this episode of Martin, it's just blatant coding. Season 5, episode 9. So, I mean, that's all I really have to show.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
All right. I'll go through what I've brought up, and because some of it kind of it overlaps. So
yeah,
we're gonna go
definitely.
over some of the lot of similar things. Hold on. Can you see my screen?
No, I'm here. Wait, I need to stop sharing mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see yours right now.
All right. Cool. 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 All right. This is what I brought up. Very similar to yours, but just since I'm just looked a little bit differently because I looked in the ancient cultures, like the 42 laws of Ma'at that kind of preceded the 10 Commandments. I think there was some kind of correlation between that 42 and the 42 you see in the Gematria. And as you
Right.
can see right there, you can see the first one, I have not committed sin. Very similar to the 10 Commandments, but a little bit more in depth. That's for a little later. And it says that in the Bible that the beast would exercise authority for 42 months. So
Wow.
another a correlation there. I got this from actually Zach's website. Ishtar
Nice.
equals 42. Hiket, one of the what was it? The goddess of fertility equals 42. We got Dog Star equals 42. It's 42, and Roe v. Wade was
Yeah,
42, and
exactly. Yeah.
you got the Jackie Robinson, like you were bringing up, 42. How he played Jackie Robinson, 42. He died when he was 42, like you were getting that.
Right.
Also, Jackie Robinson, he served in the army as a Black Panther. It was like a secret, not a secret, maybe like kind of a secret, but off the off the cuff military group called the Black Panthers during the World War. So that makes it even
Wow.
more strange because he ends up playing the Black Panther. So
Yeah.
it's
I've
very
seen this one. I forgot. I was gonna put that on mine, but
oh,
yeah,
yeah. I know you know all this stuff
yeah.
already. I
It's
just
just it's crazy how, I mean, it all just adds up. Like, they just script it out. They put all these puppet actors on stage, and just go crazy. So
totally, man, totally. And Moses Walker, he was actually the first Black MLB player, and he played in exactly
wow,
42 games.
that's insane, dude.
That's what I'm saying. This shit doesn't. It's just
Like, they just put it right in your face. Like, it's all up to you whether you want to accept the truth or not. So
totally, like you're saying, slavery, nigger birthday. Here, this is a wait. I'll just go past that. Already went over that. Muhammad Ali,
yep.
42. I was at the grocery store one day.
Wow. Oh my
Yo,
god.
this I was just walking through Target and I saw a Foreman girl and I just looked at it, right?
That
And
is
this
just ridiculous, dude.
this
Like,
shit
it's
says
stuff
remove
like that. Like, come on.
like what do they
Like,
do?
all you
They
can do is
measured it.
laugh at it once you understand. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, they measured it. It's not 40%. It's not 45% it reduces. It's exactly 42%.
Exactly 42.
Crazy. Master P, he partners with Walmart to bring rap snacks to 4,200 stores. Like,
Wow. Like,
what?
come on, dude.
Like they're literally just laughing
And
right
I would
now.
just like to add,
Okay.
there's an Instagram page that I found like about like a month and a half ago. It's called the at of the Instagram page is at 42 is everywhere, and you can just go look at that page. Literally, the news, like, artists, all these people, the industry, they code everything like with 42, and it's just blatant mockery. It's
Oh,
crazy.
like you said, Martin 42
Yep.
with the apartment number. You got nailed that. You got nigger 42, HIV.
HIV. Yeah.
The guy who shot the black dude 42,
Yep.
wearing the 42. All this is from Zach's books. All the 42s, like you guys, like the slavery, Martin Huxtable, LeBron James,
Right.
things like that. Uh, on this one, I want to get to the second thing I wanted to show you. It's actually about. Wait, actually, I'm gonna just roll through this really quick. Where is it? It's just that a lot of people don't realize is that black people were everywhere and still are. That the original black, the original human was black. So everywhere
Yeah.
in the world, you can even see if you look at these people, you can kind of see how they look Filipino in the face,
Yeah.
like to
Exactly.
how the average, you know, you can even look at these people. They look Japanese in the face, like they look totally Japanese, but they're
Right.
black.
Wow. Yeah, it's kind of mind blowing. Like, how, like in the elite ruling class, like they know all this. So I mean, of course you're gonna mock the people they came from. So
Oh, and one last good one. One last good one. All right. The whole Jesus being black thing. I figured out a way to kind of prove that he was a black man in a way. Besides, like things like this, where you can see they totally took from the original teachings.
right.
Where is it? It doesn't go in order. Okay. Like Horus, born on December 21st, born of a virgin, star in the east, adorned by three kings, teacher at 12. The same thing as like Krishna, Attis, Mithra, Dionysus, and Jesus. It's all like the same story,
Yeah,
like
it's just
regurgitated over
recycled
and
down the
over and
line.
over.
Yeah.
And right here we have the one depiction of what Jesus looked like, right? His feet were like bronze glowing in the furnace. Bronze, right?
Yeah.
So what is bronze made of? Bronze is made of copper. And
Interesting.
yeah, and if you are pale skin, they call that being copper deficient. So to think that Jesus would be anything but a completely dark or hued person is completely against what the Bible explains what he would look like.
Yeah, exactly. That's a nice catch. I haven't seen that one.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
right here we just have like yeah, this right here is how marijuana was made illegal. It happened like in the 1930s, and the claims were made by marijuana's ability to cause men of color to become violent and solicit sex from white women. This is why the
Right.
marijuana tax of 1937 was established. And right here we have black inventors, even though most things were created by black people just to begin with. This
Yeah.
is just a electric, like, okay, the reason why copper is important is because it's the most conductive of electricity besides silver. And we live in an electric world, so in a way, it kind of correlates. I want to ask you something about this because you're a little bit younger, so I want to get your perspective. What are your perspective on like interracial relationships?
Well, personally, I mean, I don't really think it's that deep. I mean, it's just, I mean, I guess it all depends on the person, like, especially once you're awake and you realize that, race is an illusion and all this. So, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal to me. I could understand why people, as like a generational standpoint would want to, only date black and only have black kids. But I mean, that's all they really have to say about it. But
No, no,
I
I
mean,
totally feel you. I'm on that same thing. I think it's totally like it's progress. Like sometimes I think that it's like too because like everyone comes from being black, so maybe thousands and thousands of years ago, these DNAs were tied together, and then since like you have the black people, like I just showed how most of the world was black, that they migrated to America, right? Then like
right.
thousands of years pass, then these white people come here and like they might be linking up for the first time in thousands and thousands of years. It's kind of like a DNA data exchange, like
Yeah,
uh
exactly.
kind of like keep catching up. But like what I was getting at is thinking is that when we were going through like the Hispanics and the Asians, like I just showed how the original Filipinos were black. Like, do you think that it's possible that it's kind of a plan of the elite because you think that we believe that they prefer to not like black people as much, that they're trying to kind of make a mulatto race where
Oh, of
it's
course.
impossible to become black again.
Of course. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, but yeah, most definitely. Like, I mean, it's not even like a race thing. I mean, it kind of is a race thing for them, but I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, I, I definitely do think they would want to do something like that simply because they know that we were the first people here. We created all this, especially when it goes back to like Egyptian times, like Christianity and stuff. That's just mockery for the black community, in my opinion. And it's crazy for anybody to think that Christianity is, a savior, simply because back in the Egyptian times, melanated beings, they came up with the source within. They found out all this information, and then the elite ruling class, mainly white people, they came in and they just took it, regurgitated it, and made it into a control type of thing. But I got
Totally,
really deep right there. But
totally. Yo, check this shit out. I don't know if you've seen this before. It's this guy talking. Hold on. He's talking about vibrational. He's talking about vibrational frequency and like color matching. So hold up, let's just go through it real.
right.
Okay, with that right there, that shows you right
Yeah.
now that there's something about black people and the sun because they're
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
scientifically that if you can absorb the rays of light from something, then you are related to that.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. And that, hold on, this, where's that last thing? I want this. Oh, yeah, right here. This guy.
Yep.
All right, I'm trying to go through this real quick. One last something else I wanted to show you. Another one of the best. This person is one of the main reasons why I went vegan
Oh,
because he
really?
broke it down in a
Oh,
very.
this is Oh wait, never mind. I'm thinking about somebody else.
Say what?
No, I was gonna say that was Bobby Hemmett, but I don't think that's him.
Oh no, this is Dr. Layla Africa. Bobby Hemmett is legit too. If we had enough,
But yeah,
I know we just don't have enough time to go through all the stuff I wanted to show. I was just going trying to go through
yeah,
like this random stuff right here. But Bobby Hemmett's great. That's the one that makes melanin. And when you're deficient, their pineal gland is 60 to 80% non-functional, whereas African people have a 100% functional pineal gland. Pineal gland is a gland that is in the center of your brain, and it makes the brain cell for all the cells in the body. It is the master gland. Without it, nothing happens. Nothing.
yeah,
All they tell us is that the pineal gland makes black. But they do not tell you that without the pineal gland, there's no nucleus to any cell in your body. If your pineal gland is very active and stimulated, you can make yourself darker. The Europeans have used experiments where they put themselves in a glass bubble and just stimulated the pineal gland. Without the sun, it became darker because they stimulated the pineal gland to make the melanocyte stimulating hormone. So they are deficient in melanin, you see. And without the melanin, you have no balance. You lack spirituality, you see. So we have three major things. Yep. So
that's a good video.
definitely like that. It goes in a lot more detail. But I was looking at that when I compare that to copper, pale skin, and being an electric world. I thought there definitely has to be some correlation to that as well.
Yeah, most definitely.
But
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to check him out though. That was a really good video.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll send you the link via Twitter. But yeah,
Okay,
that's
sounds good.
basically all I wanted to show really quick. And you still like you nailed it as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to also add that, in the whole gematria coding, Kamala, like the vice president Kamala Harris, the supposed first black vice president, Kamala equals 42, things like that. It's not a coincidence. And I mean, it's just ridiculous, dude. Especially how people think, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are going to save the day. It's just like, come
Yeah.
on, dude. Like, really? I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. So,
Yeah, man. I hope they're right, but I'm guessing that they're wrong. Like
yeah, I
anyone
mean,
who's ever like I was when Obama became president, I went to like his speeches. I was like I was so hyped because I thought it was like some real important shit. But I guess
yeah,
like on the imagery level it was, but when it comes to like making changes, it wasn't.
yeah, of course. And I remember I went to the inauguration when I was like 8 years old for Barack Obama, and it's just crazy. Like, I mean, it's just crazy how life works, dude. It really is. But any politician they give you and they say they're black, they're most likely not. I mean, it's just a simple fact that all politicians, presidents, they're all puppets. So, they're just following a script, putting on a show for everybody. But
Totally, man.
yeah.
You got anything else you want to add real quick?
Oh yeah. Also, um, for anybody that's wanting the vaccine and you're
Oh,
a melanated being, first off, in gematria, vaccine equals 42, and they for United States and for the world, they were like the person that created the first coronavirus vaccine was a black woman. That's just a bold faced lie. It's just bullshit. They want more black people to want the vaccine, and then on top of that, the first woman in America, or like the first person in America to get the vaccine, the COVID-19 vaccination, was a black woman. These people, that woman, there's no chance in hell she actually got the vaccine. Like, it's just like, dude, come on. Like,
you
it's
think
too
we're
easy to
stupid?
see
Yeah,
through.
for real.
I mean, it's crazy because a lot of people eat it up and it's just kind of sad. But I mean, all we can do is just tell them what's going on and hope they believe us. So,
Hey, at the end of the day, well, at the end of the day, I was gonna say we all live in a simulation, so
bro,
ultimately we're gonna
exactly.
be okay. But what
Yeah.
if their plan is to try to keep people trapped
I mean,
here?
that's the whole point of, I mean, they just want to just keep us trapped in the cycle of reincarnation. They want to keep our
Yes,
energy. They want to keep, and I'm not even just talking about, just black people. I'm talking about any
everybody.
human being. Like they don't even care. To them, they don't care about race. They just like playing race, just to fuck with us mainly. That's why they, you know, do all these theatrics with Black Lives Matter and all this. And I mean, it's just divide and conquer, but I mean, it's just like, dude, they really just want to keep us trapped down here forever. Just keep, they don't want us to ascend. That's all it's about. And I mean, yeah, that's all it's really about.
Totally, man, totally. Yeah, it was awesome talking with you again. We're gonna have
Yeah, most definitely.
you say you have Warzone, right? Not Warzone, Cold War.
Yeah, I got Cold War.
All right, we're gonna have to hop on that sometime soon. One of my buddies just got it, so we're probably gonna try to find like a little group of people to play with. And
Yes,
once we
most
do that, I'll
definitely.
definitely add you on there.
Sounds
Once
good,
again,
bro.
he is Next Level Shit with 3 T's, right, on Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter. Yep.
Check him out. He's killing it on the daily basis. He's a young, smart dude. I love talking with him.
Yeah,
No,
same to you, man. Good
awesome.
vibes sent your way. It was a good talk.
Definitely. Hope y'all all have a nice day.